Salutations, everybody. Another morning in North Carolina. It's Tuesday, April 11th. This morning I'm sitting at the trailhead waiting for my buddy Eli. Y'all have certainly seen Eli on a video or two before. Had one day where we hunted last year and saw a coyote and got pretty close to a couple gobbles, but didn't end up getting one. And then hunted with him in the rain on opening day with Caleb and Luke as well. So waiting on Eli to get here, and looks like we're the only people at the trailhead thus far. I'm here just a little bit early because I want to be the first, but about 50 minutes before gobble time. So if they ain't here yet, I'd wager, or at least I'd hoped that they ain't coming. So hopefully we got all this ground to run around in to ourselves this morning. I've definitely done my scouting at this piece of public. There's a lot of birds around, but I did come out and scout on Friday, and there were 2 trucks in the parking lot. So I kind of decided to leave the spot alone, let people get their hunts in on this god-awful weekend weather that we had. My guess is that people hunted, but not real hard out here, and it is now Tuesday. Maybe somebody hunted yesterday when the weather got a little bit nicer, but it is now Tuesday, and less folks can hunt in the weekdays. So those are the days that I like to hunt. But anyways, I shot both my turkeys out here last year, and when I came scouting before the season, saw 5 toms all grouped together gobbling like just absolute maniacs. So there's birds out here. There's birds to be had. Now, normally once they start feeling a little bit of pressure, they're a little bit harder to kill, but there's these maybe 6 or 7, maybe like 8-year-old pines that they just recently burned. When I came out and scouted, there's still some embers going, and that I feel like the turkeys are going to be spending a lot of time out in that before they get pushed back into. There's a swamp, and then there's like a pine ridge island out in the swamp. And later in the season, which is what I found last year, they're definitely out on that island. So, but earlier you can find them a little bit closer to the road. So don't have anything roosted, so we're just gonna get in there and see what's gobbling. But it's like 45 degrees and super clear and no wind, so they should be hammering this morning. Maybe they're all still flocked up, so once they hit the ground, not so much, but I'm pretty confident we're going to hear them hammering in the tree, and we can at least try to get close and in their bubble and stay there. So anyways, that's a long-winded version of the plan. I'm just here sitting tight waiting on Eli, and we're going to do some turkey hunting here soon. There he is.
Feels like a good morning to kill a turkey to me.
Oh, dude. I think it should be pretty good, yep. A little nippy out, huh?
Yeah, I saw there's a frost warning this morning.
Is there?
Yeah. A little chilly. Had to go back and get the down jacket.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm wearing mine
underneath.
too. You see where they burned this year?
No, I couldn't see.
Yeah.
That should be good.
Oh yeah, it's sick. The embers were still going when I came out here and scouted before the season.
A few weeks ago?
Yeah. Sweet. Just sit tight for a bit and see what happens. I mean, there's tracks on this road from yesterday, so.
I'm down to sit here for a minute.
Yeah. Probably our best bet. Well, Eli and I are set up for the moment. Right here on the property line. Sounds like there's a big flock over here on private right now, gobbling back up on the river. There's certainly a few of them gobbling right now, and I've heard hens cutting and a whole bunch of turkey talk over there, and they are on bad ground for us to get to. So we're just set up on the property line right now in a spot that I think, there's tracks on the road up here. I think they're going to work onto public at some point, but for right now, we're just sitting tight. I think they're down, and I think they're working this way. So it's about 8:30. Me and Eli heard quite a few gobbles this morning, but have not been very close to one yet. We got out to that field, and I hooted once, and we heard one gobble like 150 yards close, and it sounded like he was moving a certain direction, so we tried to cut him off. But as soon as we got set up, I don't think he gobbled again. There was another one gobbling at that time in the opposite direction, but we had been fooling with this other turkey all morning. He was on the private line, and it sounded like he was coming to public, but it's been a while since he gobbled, and we've spotted A. Tom's tracks on these roads. Maybe it might have been him, but we don't really know. They were headed this direction, but we're also headed the direction where we heard that other gobble, so it's still early. We're gonna see what else we can get into, but we're gonna leave this area specifically and try to go strike up this other Tom.
They're coming now. Looking at my bead. Got a drywall anchor zip tied to the end, and it works pretty darn good. Bright red, so easy acquisition, target acquisition, and I've had it on since duck season. Killed some ducks with it. It's definitely increased my accuracy. I was going no bead.
It's better than beadless, huh?
Which is doesn't seem like it should make a difference, but it made a difference for me. Maybe it was all mental, all in my head.
The anchor with the zip ties.
Yep, red on the head means he's dead.
That's right. Well, guys, me and Eli sat there for a little bit longer and never heard anything fire off, and the wind picked up just a little bit, but the bad part about this leg of the tour is that I've got to work in the afternoons. Still able to get out every morning to turkey hunt, and by God, that makes me a happy man, but oh, howdy everybody. We are having a little bit of trouble this morning. A lot of folks out. We've now gone to 2 different spots, and there have been people at both of them. So we're gonna try to go to one more. Hopefully we can get away from the pressure. Running into some pressure this morning.
Yeah, a little busy.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like every pullout had a car out there.
Got a few back here gobbling on some good ground. So I think there's a hunter back here too, but hell, he can't shoot all of them turkeys, so I'm gonna go round up Eli, and we're gonna go take off in this general direction where we're hearing a bunch of gobblers, and hopefully getting on one at some point this morning. He's like right here. I think when Eli gets here, we're gonna try to get to this little patch in the timber and work our way on the opposite side of him. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a hunter over here. Just traditionally, that's where the easiest access is gonna be, and that's where the road is. So that's probably where we'll find somebody. But there's a river drops back over there. I can hear a few turkeys gobbling close to that river, so I don't know what side they're on, but this one's definitely on good ground that we can work with. It's not too far, so. So whenever Eli gets here, we'll hustle on over towards him. there's several. There's the river's back there. I can hear several gobbling close to that river. I can't tell what side they're on. There's one that's really not that far, like gobbling right on the edge of those trees, probably.
Have you seen anybody else down here?
No, but somebody came down here and came back. I assume there's somebody down here closer to that road.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get on the right side of this turkey.
Let's do it.
And I'm pretty sure we won't run into anybody on the opposite side of them. Maybe just creative enough to bring it into us.
Yeah.
I'm sure every time he gets called out, it's from
Over there,
side
yeah.
up here.
For sure. A lot of people out here this morning.
I swear.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting
Me
this.
neither.
I was expecting maybe a few, but there's a ton.
Yeah.
Just drop down in here and set up for a little bit. So he was in this little. Damn it. I do that often.
That's unfortunate.
We don't get many opportunities and we can't afford to do
No. That is for sure. That was a dumb,
that. No, there was a time.
dumb
I
mistake.
mean, it surely had to have been.
I don't know. I mean, you could have had a hand with them. But they'd be right in here. It looked big. Like a bigger turkey. Daggone it.
He might be out in the clear cut, man.
You heard a couple.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that one.
right out here. He responded twice. He's way out there. If he's even in this clear cut at all. He's like right in here. Yeah. He's responded literally every time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's gonna come all the way. Fairly certain he's not gonna come all the way across this clear cut.
He's way the hell out there.
Did he gobble again?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in this clear cut. I thought maybe he was in that tree line, but he's in here.
This is some big nasty stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like all we're gonna be able to see is his head.
it's going to be a janky setup if he comes this way. I can't imagine he's going to, but sun's fired up.
There's a hen.
Where?
So close to us right here. There's two hens right here. Like 100 yards. On a video. Right here. Literally, like, he probably needs to get down. You see him?
No. Oh yeah, I see him.
That is close. I don't know how they didn't see us. Dude, stuff's just gonna pop up.
Don't know what we should do here. Sun is fired up, gobbling out in this field. Those hens are certainly gonna swoop them up. He's over there tearing it up, man. And there's another one over here, towards the tree line, sorta. They might be in those pines. That'd be what? Yeah.
It sounds like he just keeps turning around.
Mm-hmm. I can hear a hen or somebody calling to him. So, we're making a move on this turkey. He's gobbling pretty hard, pretty fired up. I feel like if we can get close.
You spooked one. Two. Were they in the trees? No, they were around it.
Where?
They were right here on the other side of this little rise. Took off that way.
Well, damn.
This would be a good spot. There's lots of places to hide.
We've got all sorts of weirdness going on this morning. We're spooking turkeys. Gunshots going off. Lawnmowers backfiring. People hollering. We don't.
Turkey's gobbling.
Turkey's just ripping it up this morning, but we've spooked some, and we can't seem to relocate the ones that we were after. We also think there's a fella in here, but we got no idea where he is. And that's kind of just like stopping me. Yeah, I see his truck over there. Yeah. Yeah, I see his truck over there. That's just kind of stopping me from doing anything right now, so I don't know where this guy's at.
This looks like freaking, like,
be cool. This is like right about where I thought that turkey was gobbling.
Yeah.
But
You think this was the same one that we heard originally? The cars?
yeah, probably.
He was just further over than we thought. Yeah.
Or he pitched down out of one of these trees and came us here.
To me, it sounded like he was like right there. Yeah, I agree. Dang. This guy was
Dang
right,
it, man.
fired up.
Dang it, man. Oh, yeah.